Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum to Allahi wa barakatuh. I wanted to talk about the importance of hygiene in Islam. Unfortunately, there are Muslims, and I'm gonna speak to the non-Muslims too. May Allah guide us all to the haqq, the truth. And this is a part of the haqq, the truth, is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves that which is clean, that which is pure. And as they say, cleanliness brings you closer to godliness, or something like that. The saying goes, cleanliness is next to godliness, they say, right? And the way we understand, by no means do we understand this in the way that being more clean makes us more like God, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No, astaghfirullah. Of course not. The way we understand this is that cleanliness brings us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there's so much evidence in the Quran and the authentic hadith that this is true. In the battle of Badr, when the Muslims fought against the disbelievers and they were disadvantaged, one of the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave to them was rain. And he said that he gave them rain to purify themselves. And this was a rain symbolic. First, it was literal rain that did help clean their bodies, but it was also symbolic of cleaning themselves of fear that they might lose against the disbeliever. It gave them comfort and calmness, whereas that rain gave the disbelievers that they fought against, it made it more difficult for them. So cleanliness, in this sense, Allah is saying that he washed them with rain. But this is when Allah talks about being clean and being washed, he's talking about a washing that's physical, that also relates to spiritual cleanliness and even intellectual cleanliness. SubhanAllah. So he gave them, he relieved them of the stress and fear of what they were about to do to fight in a war, because they were outnumbered. And they were at a big disadvantage, so it cleaned them of the anxiety and fear and gave them calmness, and cleaned their bodies and purified their hearts, their spirits, and their minds, subhanAllah. And this is why we also do the ablution, right? The ablution is purification. The wudu, before every salah, before we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what he wants us to do, he wants us to be purified and clean before we before we pray to him, before we supplicate to him. It's better to be clean. When we meet Allah, we want to be clean. Before we go to Jannah, if you enter Jannah, what happens? Allah bathes your body, cleans your body, and gives you a drink that will purify also your spirit, your soul, and get rid of any envy and jealous and badness in your heart. I'll talk about the rest in the second part, inshallah.